Well, hello folks. Just had a cup of tea sitting on the step for about 45 minutes with one of my old neighbours. There's only 4 people in the street from when I lived there. Now there's why that's called the bell tower. Hence we used to get in that bell tower to get the kestrel's eggs when we were kids, you know. So I'm going to try and go a different way. I don't want to go the entrance side where the school kids get out there. They're getting out soon. Let's go this way, you know, because Connaught Road, innit? Yeah. Oh, fun memories, the old reservoir and the new reservoir. This is where I am. I'm gonna go down this path now. Years ago there used to be big stanchions. See them there? That was where the park gates were originally were. See, from there to there, we used to hang around there at night. Now it's all been done up. We used to take stolen cars on there as a kid, to say it. Not a bit of a shame to say it, really, you know, that I was thieving, but that's what unfortunately you do when you're in your 20s and your teens, late teens or whatever. But you know, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, I like to have, I don't know, I feel because of my, you know, thieving in the past, taking drugs, you're what's known as an unsavoury character, you know. People don't want to be around people who take drugs, do they? You know, but I feel, you know, yeah, a little bit of guilt at taking drugs and the way people judge you then. You are judged. You only have to see on YouTube how many people get judged. Well, as my motto says, who am I to judge anyone, you know? But we're coming up to Bray Street now. This is a member of my family lives, but is currently in a hospital. Probably the only member of the family who I speak to, if I'm honest with you, since my mum's death and all the rowing. There's Littlewoods. See that whitish grey tower with the staining on the side? That's Littlewoods, and that is St Cyprian's Church. Reverend Ricky Panther used to have that. He sadly died years ago. They used to have weddings, funerals, you know, all occasions that churches provide, you know. But all these flats are HMOs now, housings of multiple occupancy. That's what they're called, HMOs. And a lot of them houses have just been sold in Jubilee Drive and now HMOs. Well, now coming on set, I used to walk through this. It used to be a path, and there used to be actually bollards the same at each end, like the ones I just showed you further up there. And I remember when I was only 14 coming here, the lady lived in the second house. I can't remember her name. She used to always walking the dogs in the park. And when I was young, she was in her late 60s, I'd say. She had a big alley and a mongrel. She was a lovely lady, and I'll never forget her. I always spoke to her with respect and had a chat to her because I'd always see her walking the dogs in the park. But you know, when you're young, you know, you're taking drugs, you're thieving. When you're thieving, you're letting your morals down, aren't you? When you get older, you feel guilty for stealing, people doing wrong things, what you shouldn't do, like robbing people's cars, property, you know, out the cars and whatnot, taking the wheels off the cars, dropping the cars, leaving them on that reser. But that's, I can say that's the past now. I think I like to voice my opinion, but at the same time, people take my opinion too seriously. It's not personal, it's just an opinion, and that's all it is. I'm going to walk this way just to let you see a different part, you know, me, injunction order is not to go in Bray Street. Since I made a threatening phone call over the phone, and my sister got me arrested. So, well, in fact, I've just realised I did break it by cutting down that top part, because it's still Bray Street, but I done a left, didn't I? So I never really went onto the block where a member of me family lives, who actually I should not speak to. But if he rings me and wants to speak to me, which is quite often the case, that's so be it. He's ringing me, I'm not ringing him. Oh, this now, oh, what's this? Fell Street, this one, innit? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, there we go. Fell Street. My old mate used to live in that one. Here's the Live Vaults, actually. There's a Facebook group called the Live Vaults, the pub. It's still one of the only pubs going with a good community base, let's say customers, clientele customers, whatever you want to call them. You know, my mum used to work in that pub with Yvonne, I forgot her second name now. Her daughter's got it now, I think. Yvonne Lopez, yeah, lovely lady. Died years ago. Remember when my mum was working at night? No, the pub. I'm not. You just rode into me, mate. I'm not videoing you. I'm walking down the street. Prick. Just put him straight there. Are you videoing me? No, the pub in the area. Not you, you prick. What, the one ugly looking fucker like him driving a fucking £50 stupid silly fucking mountain bike. You know, I can understand it. You video me, lad. You video me, lad. He sounded a bit like PD taking off Dean Lynch. PD, lad. Yeah, I'm just having a laugh, mate. You're fucking funny. Me and PD, we do go back a long way. PD's an old-time YouTuber. I've got nothing personal whatsoever against PD. He seems to think he have. But we do get on, and we do have a mutual respect there to a degree. But you know, I can take the banter off PD. I know he's having banter, so you've got to understand him. You know, PD will call any fucker a nonce. PD knows most of these people he calls people, they're not nonsense, but he winds them up. PD will say anything if it winds you up. So if you want to fall for PD's banter, fall for it. But let's have it right, PD, mate. I've got to give you 11 out of 10. You roasted Humble, mate. Roasted him pure and clearly. Where he come on and Humble Dryer give you a sincere apology and grovel to you. Well, I've got nothing against Humble Dryer, actually. I was just content. Don't get it wrong and don't get it twisted. Humble Dryer did not allow Fighting Irish up. I'm going to have an opinion on that. He knew he'd done it, and he's involved in the circle of people who've done it. So although that one person blew him up, there is a few in that circle who are glad to bring Fighting Irish down. Fighting Irish will never come down, because I'll tell you what, he'll bang a channel up there and I'll go and sub in 4 IDs. I've got nothing against Fighting Irish. He's never done me no harm, never done me any injustice. And if you want to ask my opinion, I think it'd have been worse if he'd have robbed his mate's bracelet, if he'd have been alive, because his mate was dead. So it was no use to his mate, and I'm not being, it may sound callous, but it is what it is, innit? The lad didn't need it no more. It may just have been a sentimental piece of gold for the family. But yeah, I'm sound. So it is what it is, folks, and you know, you gotta keep getting on with it, you know. You know, right, love? Yeah, I do know her. She can fucking come on to me all she wants, but she wouldn't get nowhere, mate. You know, But just gonna have to have a slow down, a little slow walk and getting out of breath. I'm gonna go to the Iceland and get me sitting. I want to head off the camera, it's just look nice walking, just filming her backside. I don't want to look at it, and if I look at this video over it again, I don't want to be seeing her backside. Sorry folks, I know some of you may do, but not me. I'm going to go down to Iceland. I'm now on Kensington, and this is where on the corner the old pub used to be. Now these are all flats. I was going to go for one of these, but what put me off was the traffic. I was going to go for a ground floor one, which is a ground floor one safe for burglars. Well, mine would have been, because I'd have had cameras and had it well secured. Some people haven't got the money to do that, have they? You know, £2,000 deposits actually if you want one of them flats. So on this corner, the first flat, was the old pub called The Halt, and it was a great pub, but sadly it had its day where the police in Liverpool wanted all the pubs out and gone. A pub opened on this corner and ended up closing down. Look, they're just the police have destroyed, and you've got to blame the Liverpool police, because we used to have about 10 pubs on Kensington, and people would do a pub crawl, you know, and they could have a good night out. They'd stay on Kenny till 11:30, jump a cab into town and go clubbing it, you know. But I remember being in many pubs on this road till 4 or 5 in the morning, you know. But the old one left, and it's not an old one, it's been here about 10 years. Used to be the old snooker place. It's this one. It was at Wetherspoons, but it's under new management with a different name, and they're not getting a promotion off me. Free cash here. Well, free cash, withdrawals, I was going to say. But I'll have free cash. But, you know, there's Capaldi's, the cafe I usually go, the old Dyson Rycroft Church. There, see? Used to have a youth centre in there, and I used to go there. Now, every time I come on Ken, I hate seeing this 10A Prescott, because that's the bus what bloody run me over. And, you know, it's not nice to see it bring back memories, because that bus accident has totally destroyed my life. I'm not the man that I used to be before I got run over. Short-term memory loss. I can remember things what were in the past years ago, but me short-term memory, if someone tells me something, just like an instance, I got mixed up with the time of the endoscopy. If they wouldn't have phoned me up again, I would have went at 6 o'clock and not 1 o'clock. But I got it put in at the same time as the CT scan. Good job I've got the letter in the house now, and I know when the endoscopy is. And so there's a friend of mine on Facebook, on YouTube. There's another memory loss. It's YouTube I'm on, not fucking Facebook. Sorry for swearing, folks. Super delicious McDonald's, no nutrition or nothing. I'm going to see if I can film in here, in this Iceland. Let you see. Well, I can't get all solid foods, but let you see what I get from my soft diet. Will it help? Yes, yay or nay? That means yes or no. Well, we can only see, can't we? Let's feel. I've got my debit card in my sock. No, yeah. Debit card in my sock. And we're going to go in Iceland. And we're going to get some, just a few bits. We're going to spend about 30 quid. So, let's see what I'm sure some of you are intrigued to what I get. Some of you would like to know that my health is going to improve. I'm not going to get bad news on Sunday, or be it a couple of days after Sunday if they tell me get in touch with your doctor. I know things are not looking good, if it's clear and I get told then. But if they don't tell me, I know something is going on. And it could be an operation, it could be something serious. And I'm sure you can understand why I'm scared. So Apollo Creed, if I got it wrong, give me a squeeze, lad, you know. Forget it, man. I'm a supporter of yours, so let bygones be bygones. And I'll let you see how I get a little £20 shot. It's not much. Still time for the delivery, love?
1 sec, love. 5 7.
Alright, so love. So, in the Iceland, filming what I get, not filming customers. So, let's look. Can't eat cakes, can't eat none of all this frozen stuff. In fact, hot and spicy, shredded, no. No, I'm just gonna have to get soft stuff. So, sorry mate. So let's see what I can get down here. Where are the soups? Right, one. Right, here's the fruit, here's the fruit. Right, we'll have a couple of them apples. £3 for 4 apples, a bit dear, but they're needed. We've got any fresh bananas? Yeah. We've got about 10 bananas in that. Go on, I'll have them ones. 4 bananas. Let me see if we've got anything here. Sorry, love. Alright, Queen. Any two for £3. And then, what else can I put in? Seedless grapes. There you go. Someone else will be looking at me going, get yourself them, get them, get them. I know that, but you know, let's see what's soft here. See, I can't eat all these meats, you know, they just come back up. Now my cornettos, my golly ices, I'll get them on the way back. So I can get myself some soft meat, ham, which just goes down, and I eat it as it is, without bread or without good value pack. Yeah, 30 pieces for £2 odd, they'll do. Now, let's see if I can get some of these. Saturdays, I'll have 2 of them for £4. So now I know they're not nutritious, but what's been going down easy is pasta, but I can't do it. The pasta pot noodle sort of things. Pot noodles 73. I'll throw 3 of them in. They're just for sell it now. Now cereal, I've got to get cereal, haven't I? Can't go without my house cereal. So Cocoa Pops, £3 or 2 for a £5. Well, I may as well save the £1 and get 2 in it, 2 for a £5.
Sorry.
Alright mate, no problems. So, see, it's all grill stuff and stuff that I just cannot eat whatsoever. Let me find tins of soup, right? Tomato soup, any 4. Now, oxtail I got told was good for me. So where's oxtail soup? We want oxtail soup, lah. I'm telling you, Apollo Creed. Vegetables good for you though, innit? So we'll throw 4 tins of vegetable soup in. Don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. I can come back again after I've had my endoscopy on the Monday and get more stuff I need, but you know, let's say I can't find it. Now, what is good for you is tuna. So John West tuna chunks, I'll just eat tins of tuna on their own. Tuna in brine, that's good, innit? I'm gonna get some chocolate and ice cream as well, but I still haven't found a soup. I'm surprised we haven't got oxtail soup. No, we've got no oxtail, but I'll get that in my local shop, even though you pay through the nostril. Do you know what I mean, folks? So, you can all criticise my poor shop. Do you know? Not much food to make a meal, but why should I get it when I can't eat it? Now, I do like water, and I'll get 3 bottles of this. 3 bottles, because you need your water in this weather. And this flavour essence forest fruit is absolutely lovely. You know, I don't know why, I'll be the first one ever to have the phone on me recording in a shop while I'm shopping. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it for someone who said you're not eating much. So let's three boxes of lolly ices. I need sickly dairy milk cake. Can I? So what? I needed 4-pint milk. Right. I need coffee. I need toilet rolls. Got bleaching disinfectants. I need a toothpaste. Let's get a couple of packets of these yogurts. $4.50 for them and 2. I'll have 2 of them. So yogurts are good for you. Yeah. Strawberry trifles. I'll have a couple of them. Just bang them in. Can't eat all that chocolate crap. It's sickly. Do you know? So I'll have a bit. I'll have an apple juice. Why not? Just throw it in there, innit? You know, can't eat bread, to be honest with you. Can't get it down. So what am I looking for here? I've got toilet rolls. I've got washing powder, plenty of. I need toilet cleaner, duck. I'll have one of them. Now, 3 toothbrushes for £1. Some people may need them. I've got 5, so I don't need them. I've got loads of links. Let me get in. The links, the Oldsons, £3. What am I looking for now? Toilet rolls. So I don't need a pack of it. I only need a small pack, you know, because nine toilet rolls are £5. There you go, just get it there. It doesn't matter about the price, it's about the well-being, isn't it? So toothpaste, Colgate, Max White $2.50, that'll be the best. Oh, Sensodyne, can't beat Sensodyne. I get my toothpaste off the dentist, usually get about 5 or 6 tubes on a prescription. So I don't need bleach, I don't need disinfectants, I need coffee, I know that. And the coffee's down at the end here, unless they've moved it like they do in every store. Move the coffee, coffee's usually here. That, don't you hate that when you go in the shop, you know where all the items are, and all of a sudden, bang, you start moving everything round. I call it playing mind games with the customer's head myself. But you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Oh, we need sugar as well. I've got microwave 3 for the tenner. I feel like getting 3, but I know they'll go in the bin. Where's your coffee, love? Do you know where the coffee is, Queen? coffee. Do you know?
Straight down on your right.
She says straight.
Last style.
Last start.
35.
Right. Coffee's down on your right, she said. It was usually on the left. But let's have a look on the right. There's usually big jars for £5. Save me going in that fucking Mickey Mouse shop, the local shop, and paying an arm and a leg, £3 for a third of the size of this. Oh, where's the coffee? I can't see coffee. Oh, they've moved it from the left hand side. Now, you see that? This one here, the bigger one again, £5. I paid £3 for a quarter of that the other day. So I've got 2 bags. Yeah, so well, you know, it'll do me, won't it, for what I want. A bit more fruit, I'd say. So, and some chocolate and ice cream. You know, so let me get myself some chocolate. Bars of chocolate and ice cream. Right, so the ice cream will be by the Lolly Ices. So let me see what else I can throw.
What was it?
No, not cherry. Not getting cherries. Blueberries I want. Blueberries. Blueberries. Oh, I can't throw. They haven't got much fruit in, have they? Someone will be yelling at me now. Grab that, grab that. I don't know, you know. Apple. Oh yeah. You've got pears. Why not throw a few pears? A few pears in with the yolks. So, got the coffee. I need the sugar, and that's down the bottom. So, just a little 10-minute shopping. Said I'd spend about 25 quid. Let's see what this comes to. 50 quid. I forgot my bonus card and not asked about saving it. Alright, mate. Delivery, please. Go ahead.
Come this way. Come this way.
All right, mate. All right, mate. Welcome, la. There you go, it's unadjusted, folks. Right, so come on. It's been going for 30 minutes, not too bad. I just got a few little bits. Soup, tuna, cereal. Not much as into cooked meals, but you know, got yogurts, drinks, little bit of fruit, coffee, toilet rolls, toothpaste, a few things I need. So when I come back next week I won't need coffee, you know, some things I won't need. But it is what it is. Let's see what this comes to. Go on, have a guess. I'll say 40, 52 pound, 80p. Quick valuation by looking at everything on the price. That was my work out in the head. Alright Queen, how are you? Still on the driving? Not today. Ta-da, Queen. She's usually out in the van,
She's one of the lucky ones. She's on holiday this week enjoying the weather.
Oh, is she? Oh, she's just come in to get a bevy?
Yeah.
She usually delivers to my address.
Yeah, the sister works here, so she dropped her sister.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
Yeah, she's lovely, yeah.
She always carries me stuff into the kitchen.
Oh, does she?
I think it's because it's sheltered accommodation, so she must do it for them all in there.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely having a good bit of feedback.
£3, I think they were. Apples have gone up £3 for 4. So everything's gone up, hasn't it?
We put the prices out every week and everything's going up massively.
So we are full 3 cases up already. God. For just a few bits, that is. Well,
You got your bonus card with you?
no, I forgot my bonus card, love.
What's your postcode?
L6 3BT. How much, love? How much? 55? 69?
69.
Alright, cheers, love.
You can take your card out.
Done, love?
Yeah, I'll just get your receipt.
Alright, cheers.
There you go.
Thanks very much, Queen.
3.
Love, bye. There you go, folks. I thought it'd be about £48, bid like 80 pence, £55 and a couple of coppers. Well, I was £7 out. So it was a jar of coffee out. It wasn't a good guess though, was it? Considered, you know. Watch, I'm playing playing a dicey game here. Oh, right, folks. So there's the shopping mall. I'm on the notorious Shield Road. It's nice and windy, which suits me fine, keeping me cool. So you know, fucking hell, you go and shop, you spend 55 quid and there's nothing there for the meal. So normally I'd spend about 70 or 80 quid when I buy hard food as well. But I can't get it. You know, as long as I've got yogurts, lolly ices, fruit, tuna, soft, goes down, doesn't it? So anyway, I've lived over this way, I don't know, 6-7 years. And it's not as good as the area I've just been in, but for Shield Road I'm in the best part of it. There's no ifs or buts about that. Hands down, for where I live, it's got to be rated at 11 out of 10. You know, the same as a rated PD, 11 out of 10 for warning about me doxing my own address as I want pizzas and kebabs and whatever sent to me door. It is what it is. It's a nice hot day today. It's lovely. Yesterday was the hottest day of the year, so I don't think today would actually beat yesterday. I can tell you that for a fact, it won't, but the weather can only get hotter. So what am I going to do today? Am I going to go in, make a cup of coffee and sit in the backyard for an hour, upload this? Why? What am I doing? Putting content out of me shopping to show someone who keeps telling me on the phone, are you getting fruit, are you getting soup, are you getting enough fluids in you? That's the purpose of doing it, because when I've done just a little video on Apollo, just an opinion on Apollo, not bad, I like Apollo to be honest with you. Got a few people giving me comments, and you know what? Too bad. What's it got to do with and what's it got to do with you? Well, the same. It's got to do with me, the same as what it's got to do with you as well. If you're on YouTube and you're chatting in the rooms, I call it a chat room. It's just the same as really, innit? Because I remember the Microsoft chat rooms on PD. Well, some of you may not have been born when the Microsoft chat rooms were up and running free. Hundreds of them, and they've closed them down. I believe you can pay for them now, and they were moderated by Microsoft moderators that bounce you from the room. It used to be called Bounced. You used to get download software with a little virus on it called a booter. And in Yahoo chat rooms, someone give me abuse, I'll just click on the name. I think it was right click on the mouse and see that their headphones go off, boom. It'd say blah blah has left the chat room, and they'd come back in 10 minutes later, 10 seconds later, you see so and so has just entered the chat room. So you'd set your booter to boot them every 10 seconds, and I would have an anti-booter, which was wide tunnel, or I'd use a chat client called what was it called now? You used to download 2 files to it. I forgot it. Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue, and that'll do me head until I get that tonight. But anyway, that's what used to go on YouTube, like, not YouTube, Microsoft Windows 98. You could walk in and out of anyone's PC easily as Jack Flash, no ifs or buts. Anyone could learn to hack in 5 minutes flat. I've installed a hacking program on someone's PC, and within half an hour of showing them how to do it, to being in a PC, and every time that person turns the PC on, you get an email and you can hear out your speaker, you have email, victim online, very good. You can send them 1,000 files at once, just all hitting the screen, crash the computer down. But you know, what I used to do, mate, You'd look at the pictures, you'd look at the files. If it was a family PC, you'd be out that PC as quick as you'd got in. You can strip the virus out with it, you can, but the chances are you won't. It's got to be reformatted, or a virus removal tool, Microsoft virus removal tool. But there's some virus you just had to format your PC, or, you know, that was the only way you were getting the virus out, it was by remastering. Anyway folks, you see these scooters everywhere, and I had to go one of these, someone had bought with a chair on, and I just pulled it and revved and was going down my road. And I'll tell you what, I come off and did an half bang my head and scratched my knee. Took the wound on my knee a couple of months to heal actually. I should be getting an operation on my knee actually, but I've heard fuck all. I'm waiting. But other things will take priority come quick. You know, I'm waiting for the appointment to have my teeth out for fucking donkeys. Sent the, got to go to the Liverpool Royal Dental Teaching Hospital, because if you're on a blood thinner, a normal dentist is not going to extract your teeth. So that, you know, it's just reality, isn't it? So, I'm nearly home, and I'll tell you what, that walk's done me good. It's so hard of me. Alright lad. No. Don't bother lad. Sack them.
Okay.
Yeah, sound mate. Take it easy. Sitting there what he said then, I didn't get him on camera, saying it away. But he asked me did I want some fighting trolls. Do you know, so anyway folks, that was Father Christmas. So nearly home. I've got it's horrible to explain. It's not like a pain, it's a funny, severe sensation, a minute pain, not severe pain, minute, but I've got a funny sensation in the esophagus, high up, just between the, you know, round about the throat and the chest area, in the middle. It's absolutely terrible. Let's get away from these kids, because the kids today are cheeky. Look at me turning me back. Look, see the way they go, just in and out the traffic. Whoa, no catching them, la. It is what it is. You get them everywhere. Now you see, you're on Shield Road, folks. Now it's like being in somewhere like Somalia, then all of a sudden you go into a holiday camp where you're locked on there, and it's a safe environment. Well, this is the same as like where I live, do you know what I mean? So, you know, this estate's been built since 2000. So, you know, it is what it is, la. I wonder how long it's going to take this video to upload. I wonder how many will watch it all the way through. Not one. I know one who will. In fact, I know 3 who will. Do you know? Because I've got a couple of people who speak to me. One, I'm not going to say his ID, and I'll never say his name, but a very good gentleman, a nice, respectful fella, just supporting, showing me that he cares, you know. And I've got a few people who show that they care, and there are nice people in this world. Now look, they're all out there, folks, having the ciggies. See them, all the residents having a ciggy. So I'm going to have to turn the camera off, because I'm sure all the tenants don't want to go on the camera. So I'll see you later, and thanks for coming.